On January 12, 2026, at 5:30 a.m., Hilary Duff runs 6.2 miles before sunrise, drinks exactly 32 ounces of electrolyte water, and cancels sugar for 90 straight days. The tour doesn't start for months. That's not the shocking part. By 8:14 a.m., she's already in a private studio, heart rate capped at 152, rehearsing the same chorus 27 times without stopping. No phones. No mirrors. Just sweat on hardwood floors. And that's not even the worst part. At 9:42 p.m., she eats grilled salmon, steamed spinach, 120 grams of jasmine rice. Measured. Logged. Approved by 2 separate nutritionists. Dessert? Ice cubes with lemon. And that's not even the worst part. Everyone assumes this comeback is nostalgic. Glitter. Throwbacks. Easy money. But the setlist leaks show 11 brand new songs, vocally harder than anything she's done before. So why is she training like an Olympic athlete? Her team says it's about stamina. Yet insiders whisper about vocal cord strain back in 2018 that nearly sidelined her for a year. Publicly, she smiles. Privately, she does daily steam therapy at 6:05 a.m. Something doesn't add up. Stop. Look at the pattern. Cardio at dawn. Protein by weight. Sleep tracked to the minute. By the end of this, you'll understand why this isn't just a tour, it's a test. And one detail changes everything. February 3, 7:18 p.m. She finishes a full 90-minute vocal run-through without autotune, no backing track, raw mic only. The room goes silent. Her vocal coach nods once. That nod means more than applause ever could. She cuts caffeine to 1 espresso shot before 10 a.m. After that, it's herbal tea and silence for 2 hours daily. Total silence. No talking. Not even to her kids. Discipline like this has a cost. Her trainer adds altitude mask sessions, 20 minutes, 3 times a week. Oxygen restricted. Legs shaking. Sweat pooling on black rubber mats. She says it simulates tour fatigue. But fatigue isn't what scares her. Here's the number nobody expected, 4.8%. That's her current body fat target, lower than her 2007 arena tour. Rewind that. After 3 kids, she's aiming leaner than her 20s. And that changes the narrative. Meanwhile, 2,400 miles away, stage designers build a rotating platform weighing 18,000 pounds. She insists on climbing it live. No harness during rehearsals. If her stamina drops, the show collapses. March 1, 6:32 a.m. Cold plunge. 48 degrees. 3 full minutes. She steps out shivering but smiling. Circulation reset. Inflammation down. Mind sharp. This isn't cosmetic. It's calculated. She removes gluten for 60 days. Not trendy, medical. Her doctor flags inflammation markers in December labs. Quietly, she adjusts everything. Publicly, she posts throwback photos. The contrast feels intentional. The choreography? 12 dancers. 0 breaks between songs 3 and 4. That's a 7-minute continuous sprint in platform boots. Rehearsal footage shows her collapsing onto the floor. Then standing right back up. Pause. Imagine doing that at 9:57 p.m. under 20,000 screaming fans, after flying cross-country that morning. She schedules flights to land before 2 p.m. only. Sleep is non-negotiable. This is surgical planning. She journals every night at 11:11 p.m. Same pen. Same black notebook. One sentence repeated, protect the voice. Not sell tickets. Not trend. Just that. And that tells you everything. Back in 2015, critics questioned her vocal range. In 2026, she hires a Broadway coach to extend it by 2 full semitones. That's technical. Painful. Precise. And the first live test is closer than anyone thinks. Her kids visit rehearsal on March 14 at 4:20 p.m. They sit cross-legged near the speakers, covering their ears during bass drops. She watches them more than the mirrors. This comeback isn't just professional. Ticket sales spike 38% in 48 hours after a 15-second rehearsal clip leaks. No full song. No polished edit. Just breath, grit, and a cracked high note. That imperfection goes viral instantly. Right now, as of today, March 20th at 10:03 p.m., she hasn't announced the final opening song. 3 options. 3 very different statements. The first note she chooses will define this era. And honestly? Most artists wouldn't risk it. March 22nd, 3:16 p.m. During a full-speed run-through, her voice cracks on the bridge of Song 4. Just once. She stops. The band freezes. A small problem. Except it happens again at 3:19 p.m. She doubles vocal warm-ups to 45 minutes. Adds honey, ginger, stricter silence. By March 24th, she's speaking only 200 words a day. The fix feels smart. The swelling doesn't go down. Her vocal coach texts at 11:58 p.m., "We need to scope it." The word lingers. Scope means camera. Camera means looking inside. Looking inside means risk. And now someone else knows. March 26th, 8:40 a.m. A specialist examines her cords under bright white light. Mild inflammation. Not catastrophic. But not nothing. The room exhales. She doesn't. Because inflammation has a history. And here's the part you weren't supposed to see. At 9:12 a.m., she asks the doctor one thing: "If I push, will it tear?" He doesn't answer immediately. That silence is louder than any arena. Meanwhile, ticket insurance companies flag the tour as moderate risk. Premiums rise 14% overnight. Her manager finds out at 2:03 p.m. Now it's financial. Now it's bigger. She responds by adding 2 more cardio sessions weekly, convinced stamina solves everything. April 1st, 6 a.m., she runs intervals until vision blurs. Strength improves. The throat tightens. April 3rd, 7:44 p.m. Another crack. Same bridge. Same note. The band pretends not to notice. She hears it anyway. That note is the opening song contender. And now it's unstable. Word spreads quietly. One dancer texts a friend. A friend posts a vague tweet at 10:22 p.m. about pressure behind the scenes. It gets 12,000 likes in an hour. The circle widens. Stop. Zoom out. 38% ticket spike. 14% insurance jump. 2 vocal cracks in 7 days. You see the pattern. Momentum up. Stability down. And we're only halfway there. April 5th, 6:55 a.m. She cancels a full dance run-through. First time all year. The team calls it strategic recovery. She calls it weakness. That word sticks. Her manager drafts a backup plan: reduce 3 songs, lower keys by half step. She agrees, temporarily. But lowering keys means lowering impact. And impact is the entire comeback promise. April 7th, 9:09 p.m. She sings the lowered version. It's easier. Safer. The band nods. She doesn't smile. Because safe isn't what sold 38% more tickets. And that's when we find out, she never planned to lower it. Not permanently. She tells her coach, opening night, "I'm going full key." The backup plan was never real. April 10th, 5:12 p.m. Her husband watches rehearsal quietly from the back row. He hears the crack. He doesn't clap. For the first time, concern reaches home. Meanwhile, her publicist drafts 2 press releases. One celebrates vocal evolution. The other explains a minor scheduling adjustment. 2 realities. Only one can go live. April 12th, 8:03 a.m. She wakes up hoarse. Not painful. Just rough. The kind of rough you feel before a storm. She whispers instead of speaks. The silence feels heavier now. She books an emergency recheck for April 13th at 2:20 p.m. No one posts about it. No one films it. But someone in the clinic recognizes her. And someone always talks. By 6:47 p.m., a fan account hints at health rumors. It spreads slower than before. Still dangerous. Because once health becomes narrative, it overshadows music. April 14th, 9:30 p.m. She stands alone on the dark stage, sings the opening note at full key. It lands. Barely. The room is silent. Opening night is 16 days away. April 30th, 8:59 p.m. Opening night. The arena lights drop. She steps toward the mic in silver boots, breath measured, jaw tight. Her hand lifts. The first note waits. 9:07 p.m. She inhales. The band counts in. 1, 2, 3. Her lips part. The note begins, strong, bright, exactly on pitch. For half a second, it's perfect. 9:09 p.m. The second syllable wavers. Just slightly. Her eyebrow flicks. The in-ear monitor crackles. She presses forward anyway. Because this is the full key she promised. 9:11 p.m. The note fractures. Not a collapse. Not a scream. A thin, audible split across 20,000 silent listeners. Her grip tightens on the mic stand. She doesn't step back. 9:14 p.m. She stops singing. 2 seconds stretch like 2 minutes. The band keeps playing. She closes her eyes. Then lowers the mic by exactly 3 inches. And that's when everything changes. Backstage at 9:40 p.m., her husband stands up first. Her vocal coach doesn't move. The stage manager whispers, "Cut track?" Nobody answers. The immediate circle feels it before the crowd does. 9:02 p.m. A 12-second clip hits social media. The crack. The pause. The silence. It's posted with 3 words, full key gamble. It spreads faster than applause ever could. 14 million views in 36 hours. By May 2nd, 7:45 a.m., headlines debate brave risk versus avoidable strain. Comment section split in half. Screenshots of her closed eyes loop endlessly. The narrative shifts from music to mortality. 48 hours later, she posts nothing. No apology. No explanation. Just silence. The second show is still scheduled for May 3rd at 9 p.m. And the real decision hasn't been announced yet.